Southcliffe is a British drama series airing on Channel 4. Set in a fictional town on the North Kent Marshes, it employs a nonlinear narrative structure to tell the story of a series of shootings by a local man portrayed by Sean Harris, the cause of these shootings and the effects on the town and residents. It explores tragedy, grief, responsibility and redemption, as seen through the eyes of a journalist returning to the small town of his childhood to cover the story of the tragedy, and those closest to the victims of the tragedy. The series was filmed in Faversham in North Kent. It was screened in the special presentation section at the 2013 Toronto International Film Festival. Cast: Rory Kinnear David Whitehead, Sean Harris Stephen Morton, Shirley Henderson Claire Salter, Eddie Marson Andrew Salter, Joe Dempsey Chris Cooper, Anatole Yusuf Paul Gold, Nicola Burley Sarah Gold, Coral Amiga Matti, Casco Delario Anna Salter, Paul Blackwell Police Officer, Mickey Morris Young Stephen. Production: In August 2012, Channel 4 announced that they had ordered a 4-part drama series titled Southcliffe. The drama was written by Tony Grisney and produced by Warp Films, with Peter Carlton and Sophie Gardner serving as executive producers and Sean Durkin as director. Conception: The story is of a fictional English market town devastated by a spate of shootings which take place over a single day, November 2, 2011. According to its writer Grisney, Southcliffe is a fictional market town inhabited by fictional characters, but with similarities to many actual people and places in Britain today. Invisible people, anonymous places. He added that Southcliffe is an anthem to ordinary people's ability to reinvent themselves in the face of ultimate darkness. However, he denied that Southcliffe Euro's central conceit is exploitative. It's not really a story of a spree shooting. It's a story of people who are suddenly robbed of someone very close to them. He insisted that it is vitally important not to portray the shooter as a cartoon monster, but that he is a human being and should be treated as one. Filming Filming began in October 2012 in Faversham, on an 8-week shooting schedule. Filming took place at various locations in and around Faversham, including local homes, town centre streets, the Faversham Creek, Hollowshaw Pub, the Shipwrights Arms, Faversham Recreation Ground, the Market Inn, or Marshes, Upleys Cottage, as well as other locations in Kent such as Whitstable, East Kent Railway, Grain Power Station, Tainham Court Farm, Canterbury Hospital, Sittingbourne Police Station, Sittingbourne Community College and others. Faversham Enterprise Partnership estimated that the filming generated £500,000 for the local economy. However, some residents of the town expressed concerns about its effect on the town after it became apparent that the story is of a Hungerford-type shooting. Reception: The critical response to the first 2 episodes was mostly positive. Benji Wilson of the Daily Telegraph thought that with its muted palette, protracted silences, dank fogs and seething unease, Southcliffe was anything but nice cup of tea and a sit-down TV, but it was a mesmerizing tragedy, nonetheless. Arifa Akbar of The Independent noted its disturbing silences, and called it a rare and brilliant Sunday night viewing, while Paul Whitelaw of The Scotsman considered Southcliffe to be a major work, and quite easily the best British TV drama of the year so far. The sentiment was shared by Ewan Ferguson of The Observer, who called it the TV event of the year. Samuel Aston of The Guardian thought that the drama series was a masterly study of a tragedy in small-town England, one that felt and looked, and sounded so utterly and terribly real, and that it was a profound, chilling, moving piece of television. Serena Davis of the Daily Telegraph, however, voiced a contrary opinion and wondered if the level of violence in this show as well as other TV dramas is really necessary, while Christopher Stevens of the Daily Mail thought that the character and situation were not believable and that the storyline went from improbable to downright insulting. Episodes. Awards and nominations. The drama series received the most number of nomination on the 2014 British Academy Television Awards together with the IT Crowd with 4 nominations each. See also: Cumbria shootings, Dunblane School massacre, Hungerford massacre, Monks Eton shootings. References External links: Southcliffe, a Euro official site, Southcliffe at the Internet Movie Database.